today, from Ford Field in Detroit.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback. They'll come out throwing here on first down. That's complete to DK Metcalf. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
A man who played collegiately over in East Lansing. Here's Ken Walker. And this will be a Seahawks first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
He'll look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, it's Walker.
And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
They'll drop to throw. It's complete to Lockett.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
They'll set up a throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Now to the ground. Here's Walker.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
They'll try for the first with Walker.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4 down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Walker now on 1st and 10. Taken down on the play by Aiden Hutchinson. Well, this defense for the Lions, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. Back to throw here. Looking middle, and that's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 19. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
2nd and 4. His pass caught at the 4. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Seahawks are on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25.
Throwing to start the drive. Hooker. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. On 3rd down, it's Gibbs. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit.
Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. "44-yard punt, return of 9. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Oh, he's got a little daylight.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 6 catches, 55 yards.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 23.
To the right side, this is Walker.
And a short gain here down to the 22. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll look to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 13-yard line.
Straight ahead, Walker.
And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Back to throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. This is caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. Noah Fant, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Seahawks lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. For Williams, there are the numbers from a week ago. 5 catches, 53 yards.
And that was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy the defenses had better focus on.
Steps away. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Hooker.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
Looking to throw. Hooker.
Out route. He finds his man. It's Jones.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Hooker. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
They'll try the left side. Gibbs. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
They'll try the middle with Montgomery. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Hooker. A quick throw, but incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Hooker. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Here's Michael Badgley ready for the field goal try. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. Badgley able to knock this one through, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's a 2nd and 7. This is the tight end Fant.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
And this offense on 3rd down today, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll set up to throw.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. So 3rd down. They need to get to the 28 for a first. Looking to throw. Going down the middle. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas,
yeah,
right?
A little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield, only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
The Lions at 2-1 now to start the campaign. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Gibbs, and that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Hooker.
He's got this, complete to Williams.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 26. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Lions have cut it back within a score.
Michael Badgley on for the extra point. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. So that drives 7 plays in length.
And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. Fields it right around the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculate it, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Walker.
And he'll get this one up to about his 14. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Taken right around the 44. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10.
2 fantastic games coming up to wrap up Week 4, the first weekend in October. Tonight, the Chiefs and Buccaneers from Tampa. That's a rematch of Super Bowl 55, of course. And then Monday night, rematch of last year's NFC Championship game, the Rams and Niners from Santa Clara. Coverage on that one, 8:15 Eastern.
Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. And he slings one that's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Up the middle they go. Gibbs, and he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go. Taking it about the 1. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went in at the half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
From the gun on third down, Hooker. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Gibbs. No gain on the play there, second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Gibbs.
And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack.
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Hooker.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop. But when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jones. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 22-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. It's Gibbs. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now a give right side. Gibbs. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, Hooker. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. Badgley's kick is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Must get the ball back for us.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Left side here, that's the tight end Fan. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll bring up 4th down. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And taken right on the 30. So holding there on the return, and that'll back them up to start the next drive.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy call right there, partner. I think when the officials look in their manual and see the expression jersey getting pulled, that's a flag coming out every time.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Looking to throw. Hooker. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Operating from the gun. Hooker escaping the pressure right. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Off play action. Hooker. High throw, but he makes the catch. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Back to throw. Hooker eluding the pressure right. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And just as they thought they might be able to take that across and get the lead, a big red zone turnover.
I know that I am defense-centric, and I want to give them a whole lot of credit, but I just can't believe after that drive, in that position, ball security paramount, they turn the ball over. Terrible.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw here on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 41-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Hand off here to Walker. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. The offense on 3rd down, 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 4. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Sutton. The 20. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
Well, it's my kind of game. You know that.
That's
Anytime we have
That's
a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, That's exactly what we got. I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on second down.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now back to throw.
Throw out wide to Walker.
Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. They're going to look to throw. It's caught. Lockett. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Walker. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. He'll find Metcalf. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 32-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. He hits his target, Lockett. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 23 yards, the final tally. Back to throw again. That's caught over the middle by Fant. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
Walker will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Hooker.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Operating from the gun. Hooker over the middle, complete. It's Jones. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hooker. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 24-yard line. Throwing on 1st down. Hooker. He finds his man. Complete. That's Gibbs.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
Montgomery will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun. Hooker under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Boye Mafe in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. From the right hash here. Should be an easy one. Badgley able to punch this one through. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. Well, we knew this had the potential to be a tight game, but with less than 3 minutes to play, couldn't be any tighter. We're all tied.
All locked up, right? And this next drive is going to tell us everything we need to know about this game, because I want to see how they come out with the football. Are they going to be aggressive and attack downfield? You still got a 2-minute warning to come up? Or are they going to be conservative and try and hold on and maybe just get to overtime?
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And we essentially have a brand-new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Aleem McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop him. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They'll give it up to the big man Walker. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Walker with another carry. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and the Lions will take over. On the NFL scoreboard there in the 4th quarter in Philadelphia, and the Eagles have taken a lead late in that one. And if they could hold on to that lead, it would be win number 4 on the season for them. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The clock still runs. We're at 90 seconds now. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game. He completes this to Walker. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
In a 2-minute drill, we often talk about taking care of the football, but sometimes it's just a matter of who wants it more. How about him going up top on a 50-50 ball and taking it away for a big play?
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. 2 yards on the 1st down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
Yeah, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. And that is no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th.
That's a big-time letdown there. You work yourself in position to win the game, but the kick winds up no good. And now you've got to regroup as a team, get the energy back up, and get ready for overtime. And make sure you pump him up, too. He may be needed to try and win it again later.
And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And coming out of the end zone, D. Eskridge. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Walker. And some nifty running there. Ultimately, it doesn't get him a whole lot, but it does take him to the 45.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
They get 17 on that one, move the chains, 1st down Seahawks. This is a big spot for a rookie QB, and overtime's kind of where you earn your stripes, isn't it?
It really is, and we've talked with enough coaches and players about how these youngsters are getting into the game and playing this at such a high level so early. But overtime, that's an entirely different animal, and he's handling it well.
We're starting to put together a nice drive. Big Al Woods there to make the tackle.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They'll look to throw. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 38-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
In need of a 3rd and 10 conversion to keep this opening drive of OT alive. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Myers' kick is good, and they have regained the lead. That was a big risk here in overtime. He'd send him out to fire away from long distance, but he knocks it through to give him the lead.
Edgy, don't you think? Because if he misses there, ball goes to the spot of the kick, correct?
Yep.
And guess what? That only leaves about, 20 yards or so for them to go downfield and be positioned themselves. So you have confidence in him, and you have confidence in your defense, so go ahead and let him kick that one.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. Well, it's pretty simple now. They need a field goal out of this drive to extend overtime, or obviously, Charles, a touchdown to win it.
Yeah, and I'm taking the defense's perspective on this one, partner, because now they know with a 3-point lead, they can afford to give that up because you just keep playing, right? The overtime gets extended. But if you give up the touchdown, it's game over. So on offense, every play you make, you've got to try and get just a little bit more out of each one in order to try and get to the end zone, because they're going to play everyone back and keep everything in front.
Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Back to throw. Hooker. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. This looks like a roughing call. In overtime, you have to be smarter than that.
A personal foul just can't happen. Have to have poise.
On first down, Hooker.
Goes out left. It's caught by Williams. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll look to throw again. Out to his left. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. Badgley able to knock this one through, and we are tied once again here in the overtime session. Both teams swapping field goals on their respective first drives of overtime. So now, you know the drill. It's on to old school sudden death.
Yeah, it sounds exciting, doesn't it? Can I be a little bit of Dennis Downer here, though? That drive, able to go that far, yet they had to kick the field goal to keep playing. You would have thought maybe could they punch it in and go ahead and end it?
We get more free football.
Oh, yeah, good point. I'm back upbeat again. Forget the Downer stuff.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll drop to throw.
Gets this to Fant.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down. They'll set up a throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
Julian Okwara
just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Back to throw here. This complete to Lockett. A dime look defensively for the Lions on 3rd. He'll look to throw. Oh, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. He's going to have the first down and then some.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. They were in the dime. They had 6 defensive backs there. So go ahead and throw it. He threw it, and it hurt him.
It's almost thrown into a blanket of coverage, isn't it? You talk about the best defenders you have are the defensive backs. 6 of them on the field. You're almost asking for trouble, and that's exactly what they ran into. Ended up throwing a pick 6.
Yeah, 6 defenders and 6 points.
Well, Charles, a very simple mission anytime that you play on your home turf, and that is to defend your home turf. And today, that mission was accomplished.
Look, every offseason, every preseason, the head coach goes in front of the team and says, the mission for the season, defend our home field every time, split on the road, and we'll be in the playoffs. That's why defending the home field is vital.
So for Detroit, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.